also be used as activation if you don't do them to fatigue. They can be great activation moves because they're isolated and they really help you establish that mind body connection. Just don't use them to fatigue if you're doing them as part of your warm up. If you're using them as your burnout, it's a great way to really hone in on that area and really target it to fully work it. Mistake number three is including hanging abs and leg lowers, but only flexing at the hips. As I mentioned with the leg lowers, you have to use your abs to stabilize your spine during the leg lower movement. If you simply lift and lower your legs, you're only flexing and extending at the hip, which is only going to work your hip flexors. During hanging core work, I also see people only flexing and extending at the hip as well. You need to make sure that you actually round through your spine to tuck your knees up to your elbows if you're doing hanging knees to elbows. Because remember, your abs are worked through spinal flexion. When we do these leg lower movements, we have to remember that yes, we are going to use our hip flexors and they're going to get worked because they're an important part of our core. We want to make sure our